Stream. So anyway, I think we are live, guys, and everything hopefully works fine. Just allow me to double check, just in case. So anyway, I think we are live, guys. Cool. So anyway, hey guys, boys and girls, how are you today? Hope you are doing well on this beautiful morning. It's Christmas, as far as I'm aware, so happy Christmas for those who celebrate. I am personally from an Eastern European country, and our Christmas is on the 7th of January. But since I live in Ireland, I do tend to celebrate Christmas as well. But unfortunately, I cannot do that because I have to work. And majority of the guys that I share my house, actually all of them that I share the house with are actually gone. So I am by myself, and I am gonna be by myself for the whole day alone. Yeah, my girlfriend is with her parents, and she cannot it's not that she cannot, there'll be no point her coming here because she'd rather spend time with Christmas with her family, close to the people she loves. And if I'm going to be in work, we're not going to be able to do anything. We will just basically she'll have to stay in her room, in my room, and I'll have to stay in the office because I have to work. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Unfortunately, for the company that I'm working at this moment in time, lots of people are leaving, and there's not too many people that can work during this important days like Christmas and New Year. So anyway, I thought it would be a very good opportunity to actually do some extra hours and get more money right before leaving on holiday, because me and my girlfriend are planning to go away in Spain for January and February for my birthday. So that's that. Anyway, welcome back for some more Dark Souls, and this is our fifth part of our guys adventure. For some reason I've decided to go for Ottoman. Ottoman, basically, for those who's not aware, it's like I actually don't know what I went for. I know my parents are watching a series called the Ottoman General or something like that, and I thought it really sounds cool. Ottoman, it basically, there used to be an empire back in medieval times called Ottoman Empire, and it was like Muslims empire that took over like almost half of Europe and some part of Africa and Asia. So they were quite a big power to reckon with. So anyway, I decided to go with Ottoman. I went for the warrior group, I think, the warrior character or the knight. I'm not too sure, because the problem is, or the issue is not even so much of an issue. It's just the way I play games. Since Dark Souls, I'm not Disclaimer: I'm not really that much of a good player, as we all know, and for me to play Dark Souls is something that I wouldn't go personally for the sake of it. I just decided to go for Dark Souls only because you know, the hype with PlayStation 5 and Demon's Souls. I really like the look of Demon's Souls. And unfortunately, because I couldn't really get the PlayStation 5 because of the scalpers, I've decided to get my own fix of any way I could. And the only way I got is Dark Souls 3. I did play Dark Souls 3 the first time it came out, which is a couple of years ago. I got as far as a Beast Watcher, kind of this region that we are in right now. Apologies, I have to drink some water. I'm actually my mom is watching my YouTube videos from time to time and my Twitch, and she always gives out to me because I use this a huge bottle of water. And she said it doesn't look really professional, and I forgot, so I'm sorry, Mom. But anyway, so this is as far as I got in Dark Souls, like this region. Beast Watcher is the boss that I really stopped. Then it got too hard for me. I was getting angry. I don't like it as it's too hard. It's hard for me to progress to the next stage, and I decided to just leave it. And again, because of the hype, I've decided to go back. It is way easier for me to play this playthrough because I did play it and I know what to expect, but also I have two characters in the Dark Souls. I have one character which is a knight, the second one is a warrior. They're more or less kind of the same, but the whole point of why I'm doing this, one of the characters I'm actually playing ahead than the playthrough that I have for Twitch, and the reason for that is, for me, I'm gonna use that character as a scout to see what's ahead for me, not to look an amateur in front of you guys. So yeah, so that other character is a little bit ahead and this one it's a little bit behind. So the point I'm trying to make, I'm not too sure what character is this because I tend to mix them up. So here's our Ottoman. I've decided to vote for the I decided to go for the Warrior of the Sunlight, the Covenant. I'm not too sure. I remember in the Dark Souls 2, the Covenant will play a role of how hard the game is, like the difficulty, and I'm not too sure if it does the same, but I know for a fact that this Covenant is one of the most popular, and who knows, maybe there must be a reason. There must be a reason why everyone goes for the sunrise, for the Sunlight Covenant. Anyway, we are on level 32, and I think I spoke enough. So let's just get started. I'm not too sure where we stopped last time, because again, if I'm playing the two characters, I'm going back and forth, and kind of we're in the same region as I'm using the second one for the scouting. So I am getting a little bit mixed of things. I know for sure we've cleared the left side of the map, and I'm 80% that I'm 80% that I was trying to how you call that word, farm the sword from that knight that killed me last time. He killed me I think 3 or 4 times. But anyway, since I am playing one character during my own playtime, I think I should have like a different name. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Forgot to change. The point I was trying to make for me, because I will be referring very often between this playthrough and my second character. So let's call it, just for the sake of it, the original playthrough is the first character that I'm playing my own time, just to scout everything ahead. So that'll be original playthrough, and this normal one, the one that we're doing right now, is going to be the normal playthrough. Hope it makes sense. So so since I'm using my original playthrough to go ahead and scout, I found a really not easy way, but a solution of how can I fight that knight easier without getting killed too many times. So have a sort of a tactic. So let's use that tactic and implement against that warrior right now, and hopefully it works. Dude, I'm pretty sure the Covenant plays a role, so let me just remove that because I don't want it too hard. I don't want to get wrecked. Anyway guys, I have 3 people watching live. I hope you enjoy the session, and if you want to get to know me or talk with me, you feel free to talk and interact in chat. I will definitely answer to you, and if you have any advice or feedback as well, feel free to leave it to me in the chat. I will answer to you straight away, and obviously I'll try to listen to you. I'm not too sure. I have 3 people watching live, but I'm not too sure if because I have a laptop beside me that I'm using to see the chat, but the chat is not through my I don't know how to say. So it's not the same computer. It's one laptop, and then the screen that I'm recording now is a different one. So I'm not too sure if this laptop counts as a view. I'm not too sure, but anyway, I have 3 people. I hope it's not my phone and not my computer. But anyway, you guys are welcome. Welcome to the stream. So this is how basically you fight this guy. You hold the shield up, because the problem with this guy, I have a heavy attack, a really strong weapon, but for some reason I cannot stutter him. So when I hit him, he can return the damage back equally. So the only way I find out to fight this guy is circle him around while holding the shield, and when I get behind his back, I just backstab him. That seems to be like the only option to get him. Anyway, so we've cleared everything here. The only reason I want to fight this guy that I just want his weapon, to be honest. I got the shield from him last time, the Black Knight. I got the shield, but I really want the sword, because I know it has really interesting stats. Anyway, I am not gonna fight the crabs, because the crabs seem to be the hardest for me. I still haven't figured out a way to fight it. And as far as I'm aware, if I kill a crab, I'm gonna get a pyromancer or a mage type of ring, and since I'm not a mage, it doesn't really play a major role for me. So I'm gonna just ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it because, again, I don't see a point me fighting them. I am running through the swamp just to make sure I've picked all the items. I fucking donkey. But anyway, what is a better excuse than this for playing games? Home alone for Christmas, no one to really bother me, so I decided to just go ahead and play some games. To be honest, I was a little bit tired these days. I didn't get enough sleep these days because, you know, Christmas busy, blah blah blah. Couldn't sleep. Parents are away. Kind of sad, kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna talk really much about it, but I couldn't sleep basically, so I woke up really early. I've decided to go to get some groceries. Guess what? Everything's fucking closed. I didn't even get a chance to think about. I just woke up without realizing it's Christmas, because again, we don't tend to celebrate Christmas. We tend to celebrate the New Year on 1st, which is our major major day, and then the Christmas is on the 7th, and then we have Old Christmas, which is later. I think it's 14 or 15 January. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's kind of different days. But again, since I'm living here, for me, I celebrate these days too. So everyone is busy, and yeah, that's how I guess life works. Everyone is busy with their own stuff, and and we need to work. We need to work, pay the bills, and I am one of the few lucky one who can still work, who still has the job. So I cannot really, you know, mess around and lose my job. As I told you, I'm happy and I'm lucky, so I shouldn't be complaining. Let's be grateful for what we have. Okay, anyway, I am there's you fucking dog. There is a boss here, which is a mage boss. I fought him on my original playthrough, and I didn't have any major problems with it. I died only once, and it seems like I have a good system for it to fight this guy. So that's where we're gonna go next now. We're gonna travel to the Mage Sage or something like that. Sage Mage, that's how they call him. And we're gonna take him. And that way, when we finish, we're gonna have 2 new areas open for us to go explore. Yeah, so let's... He has lots of damage, so let's avoid him. Sweet. Yeah, anyway, so let's focus on getting to the mage and killing him, and that way we'll be able to see new things. Yeah. Anyway, maybe since I've done the you know, talked about the game, talked a little bit about the plans for today and how lucky I am to have a job, maybe I can touch upon shit, fucking douche. Maybe we can talk about, I don't know, maybe I can self-introduce myself that way, because I have obviously people that know me and they are coming by to see me and talk to me sometimes, but I also have you know, random people lurking the way they use on Twitch, or just people passing by and looking to watch at someone playing games. So that way maybe I can use this as a good opportunity to introduce myself and talk a little bit about myself. That way people can have that connection with me and know me better. Maybe they find out that maybe I play the games that they like, and they find it interesting, and that way you can, I don't know, give me a follow and watch my videos more. So yeah, my name is of course, anyway, obviously if you guys don't want to follow, you're more than, like, you're free to do whatever you wish. I'm not forcing you. It's just I don't want to tend to be begging, so do whatever you guys prefer. If you think I deserve, then I deserve. If not, then it's fine. In the end, I have only 50 followers, so it's okay. I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm not expecting. As I said to you, I have a full-time job, and I'm doing this as an extra thing. Because in the end, I already have a job. I have already a job, and this is just playing games. And I might as well play games in front of people on Twitch, because I'm playing games anyway. So anyway, my name is Misha. I'm originally from an Eastern European country called Moldova. Moldova is a little country situated between Romania and Ukraine, really small. It has, obviously, just like any other country, has its beautiful parts and sceneries to see, but just like any other one, it has its bad negative aspects of the country. My country is known for lots of things. One thing it will be that we are really known for being the poorest country in Europe. I personally, obviously, just like any person, oh shit, I am just like any normal person, will try my best to protect my own country and talk good about it. But I'll be honest, my country is corrupt. That's a fact. They have obviously the ups and downs. But I can tell you, the people, when they talk about my country, the majority talk about bad things, and I do not agree with it. We have corruption, we have poor people, but just like any country, there's poor people and there's rich people. My brain went blank. Yeah, and what I must add is you will see some cars and some houses that you're not gonna see in any other in other countries. So in a way I disagree, but in a way I would agree at the same time. But anyway, I digress. Another thing that my country is really known for is for the wine. So if you guys are a wine enthusiast, I would highly recommend you to see Moldova. For me to put this into a perspective for you to understand of why I talk so high about Moldova and our wine is our wine cellars were actually included in the Guinness World Record book, which is a famous book where people do like world records and they are written in that book. So yeah, my country is part of it for having the biggest underground wine cellar in the whole wide world. And I personally seen it with my girlfriend last summer, and I must say it's really impressive. It's really impressive. For you to have an understanding how big is this wine cellar, we needed a car to actually see the entire thing, and it took us a couple of hours to see everything. Another thing, just to add something that is connected to the wine cellar, is that the Queen Elizabeth, the Queen of England herself, has a private wine reserved in that cellar, and only on a special occasion she's drinking a wine. Same as the Vladimir Putin, which is the president of Russia. He has his wine there as well, and like loads of popular and famous people have their wine reserved there. They have like a hole in the wall with tons of wine, and there's like this metal frame protecting it that no one can steal their stuff. And each one of them have their own private locks, and obviously the owner of the wine has the key. And what's cool is there's like right beside the gate, the lock, there's a little metal plate, and is written who owns it, from where, and what is their position, which is very cool. I saw lots of Chinese businessmen, businesswomen having wines there as well, which is crazy. I'm proud of my little country, because again, we are a little country and not many people know of. So I'm doing advertisement promotion for my country. So anyway, if you guys planning to go to my country one day and see this wine, and if I'm there, I'll be more than happy to show you around and talk about stuff. We are getting closer to this boss, but I've just realized I have 3,000 souls and I don't have much of Estus flasks. So in that case, because again, I'm not really good at it, I don't want to die and lose my how you call it, I don't want to lose my souls. So I tend to just I'm planning to just go back to the Firelink Shrine, and just waste all my souls. Since I'm level 30, I need more souls to level up logically. This fucking guy, you bitch. See, that's why I wanted to get rid of the souls. But anyway, it's okay because we are really close. I love a morning coffee. It's like the best feeling ever. Anyway, we're gonna go to this Firelink. What is it? Crucifixion Woods. I'm gonna claim the souls. Then I'm gonna travel to the Firelink Shrine. Gonna waste the souls on the things to prepare me for this fight. And when I'm ready, we shall meet the challenger. Yeah, talking about myself. Self-introduction, wine. Yeah, wine. It's really nice. If you go there, you can always shout out to me and we can meet there and I'll show you around. If I'm there, obviously, because at this moment in time I actually live in Ireland. So I grew up there. I've done sport college. I've been an athlete for all my life. Then I got serious injuries on my arms. I actually broke them, and I had an not open wound, but an open injury, like the bones, like proper broke. So I broke this arm twice, and I broke this one once. So yeah, I was not really a good kid. So it came to a stage that I because of the injuries, I kind of fell behind with the studying, with the school and all this kind of stuff. So obviously I failed my exams. I wasn't the best student already, the way I was, but on top of that I fell behind and stuff. So my parents at the time thought, look, it's a perfect time to actually start a new life fresh from scratch. and for me to have a better future. So they thought it would be best for me to send me abroad, and Ireland was the country I was sent to. The reason Ireland is because my sister was already established in some ways before I came, so I had a person to go to. So when I moved to Ireland, I was just me and my sister since I was a teenager, or a kid, we can say 16, it's underage. So my sister took the role of my mother, basically. I've came here, I've done my school, my secondary school, I've done my college degree. Just trying to sell some irrelevant stuff that I don't need, just to raise more souls. I'm gonna get rid of the things I'm not gonna use, like this shield. I'm gonna keep the Black Knight because it seems cool. This one has more attack power, guard absorption. I don't know, I don't get a physical attack. What can I attack with the shield or guard absorption? I think guard absorption, how much you can protect. And the physical, then I don't get it. You fight with it in return? I don't know. I didn't know that you can equip and fight with the shield. It sounds dumb, but anyway, I'm gonna sell this as well. I'm gonna keep those as a boost pyromancy. I'm not mage. Extended bow range, that's fine. Yeah, I think I got rid of the most things that I have. I don't find it useful. And how many souls do we require to level up? Require soul 6,000. Perfect. So we can level once up. Okay, so what we're gonna go for? HP, stamina, or strength. I don't know, to me personally it annoys me that I don't have a round number, so I feel like I feel forced into rounding up numbers. So will I start? I'm gonna go for the most relevant ones that I need the most. So I'll go for endurance. I'll have more stamina, that way we can attack more times and roll more times. So cool. And then for the remaining monies, I'm gonna buy more fire bombs because I like the fire bombs. There's no, I sent him on pilgrimage, I think, as far as I'm aware, in last episode, and he left us basically. This turtle guy should give us one more level, one more skill point, and again I'm gonna put at more. I'm gonna add in stamina more. And there's another one. Sweet. Sorry guys, it's just everyone is wishing happy Christmas and all this kind of stuff, so it's mainly family obviously wishing this kind of stuff. But they don't know I'm busy playing my games, so leave me out, leave me out. So there's another one he's giving us.
Hey, listen!
You have attained, all will soon.
Ah, give me, man, come on. He doesn't want, okay, fuck. Stop wasting time. Anyway, I think we're ready and ready to roll. Have 600 souls, and I always tend to go like empty before a boss battle in case something goes wrong. So I might as well just buy more fire bombs. Get back. So since we're fighting the Sage Mage, that's the name of the boss as far as I remember, I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna go in the box. I'm gonna get rid of the shit that I don't really need. I don't tend to use this kind of stuff. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna drop these bad boys here. Drop these two swords. I like to collect them. shield, I'm gonna leave this. And what I'm planning to do is I'm gonna go into my box and retrieve all the armors that I have here, and all the equipment, let's say. And I'm gonna plan to increase fire damage, absorption, fire absorption. I'm gonna drop this. I don't trust this Covenant thing. I think the difficulty is increased if I put a sigil or whatever you call it. So what I'm gonna go and equip and try to equip the best armor that absorbs magic, since we fight a mage. Because that's exactly what I've done in my other character, in my normal playthrough. So 5 points. So this seems to be like the best one. 5. Yeah. Okay, this one seems like the best. What about armor? 6, 11, 12, 13. No. Oh, okay, that's the best one. Now we go for the hands. 2.8, 3.5. Sweet. And now the legs. 5.8, 6.9, 7. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, I think we are ready to roll. There should be a ring that is it has more now shortens the spell casting time. I'm pretty sure I had a ring that kind of how you call it, protects me against magic attacks. Don't tell me I sold, because that'll be so idiotic. Increase fire absorption. Okay, travel. Okay, let's go. Let's meet our enemy. It's so weird watching me from the side playing games on the camera, because I don't know, just like any other people, I have my own like, there's a specific word for complex myself, complexate. Basically, I don't feel comfortable watching myself from the side in a camera, or from hearing my own voice, so it looks really weird from the side. Anyway, I'm gonna equip this more fire bombs, obviously, because bombs are always good. Actually, no, instead of this, I'm gonna put this, because this temporarily boosts magic damage absorption. It's exactly what we need. And I'm gonna use one of the ember. That way I can recover and go back to being a human. Sweet. Okay, we're ready to roll. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna try to kind of avoid everyone and run past everything, and hopefully I get damaged in return. And that way, fucking doggy. I think that's the best way through here, because that mage always manages to fucking hit me. Or see that he did. Fuck off, all of you. So I know already from my normal playthrough what to expect from this guy. So again, I'm not the best at this kind of games, but I know, I told you, I have a normal playthrough that I'm playing, and I know the ways that he attacks, because I literally played yesterday before work. Speaking of playing, I do have schedule that I have on my Twitch, and I apologize that I'm not following it. I truly apologize, but the problem is, again, I have a full-time job, and for me to find time to do this, it requires obviously more time, and since it's a hobby, I cannot give too much attention to it. What is it? Not in the best place, man. So as this is my hobby, I can do so much that I can. No. Fuck. No. Yes, since it's a hobby, there's so much that I can put effort in. Like obviously I do have a schedule and I try my best to do it, but when the other things get in the way, like health or doctor appointment or something like this, sometimes I cannot find time to stream. The problem that I have is not that much of a problem because it plays the bills. Is the work pattern that I have or the shift that I'm working. Majority of the time I work the night shift. My time of work starts at 3 p.m. and it finishes at 12 a.m. 12:30 to be more specific. By the time I take a shower, brush my teeth, and I don't know, to watch a movie, and by the time I fall asleep, basically, it will take another hour. So I fall asleep around 1 or 2 a.m. and oh my god, this fucking cunt. So obviously for me to stream I need to wake up the next day earlier because I want to have a longer stream than an hour. So блядь, сука. Бля, what the fuck? Oof. So yeah, for me to stream on regular basis I need to wake up early, which clearly I'm gonna be more tired. So sometimes when I have a rough day in work or a longer day, a busier day, obviously I tend to sleep more because I get tired. I'm a human as well, and sometimes I just don't have time, or sometimes I just don't feel like. So I apologize. But what I do tend to do instead, if I am missing, for example, 2 streams during the week, usually on the weekend I'm trying to make up for the time that I've missed streaming, and that's how I always do. So for example, I've done the stream on Tuesday. I was meant to do on Wednesday one, so today's the Wednesday one, and since I missed the Friday, which is today, basically I'm 1 stream behind. So I'm definitely gonna plan to stream over the weekend, the other one. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I will make it up. Everything is good, all is under control. Okay, so we managed to get in to the boss without any major damage. The problem that I've died the first time is I forgot the second phase of this mage. Because second mage he usually has the twin, the double gangers or double gangers, or the, what do you call them? Not the bots, the copies. And that threw me off because I forgot the second stage. And the second time why I died is I just rushed like an idiot. Oh shit, we got caught. Health. You see, the boss is not that complicated. It's quite average, nothing too complicated, nothing too major. It's just, I always promised to myself, or not promised, I'd always told me when I played this game, don't be greedy, don't rush, and everything's gonna be fine. And that's the problem. You always want to pull an extra attack, and that's when shit happens, basically. So this boss, when you reach the second half of his health, he sends these copies of him to support him. And what you meant to do and try to focus to do first, trouble. So what you should be focusing on is killing the copies first. That way it's gonna make it easier, because they do significant damage as well, just like the main boss. Fucking close, really close, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Shit. Really close. Just one more hit. Just one more. And he's done. And that's not him. That's him here. Quick, quick, quick. And he's gone. Sweet. Yeah, as you can see, it wasn't the hardest boss. It's just me trying to be greedy and pull an extra hit, extra attack to kill it faster. But anyway, that was it. Wasn't too biggie. And just trying to find, trying to put my my stuff back on. I'm not sure which one I usually play with. Is it I'm pretty sure it's gonna be too heavy. And if I put this, should be fine. Yeah, should be fine. Sweet. So we've killed this guy, and I think there should be an item on the right side. Let's just check. No, there's nothing. Okay, so that's everything. If you go left, there should be the next area. So let's just rest. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna travel back to the Firelink Shrine because I have lots of souls and I don't want to risk and die. So yeah, people are texting me. I just woke up. I got from the groceries, and I remembered that it's Christmas, and I decided I started texting everyone and wishing them a happy Christmas and all this kind of shit. So I'm getting replies just now. Yeah, I'm gonna round it up, guys. I told you I have a OCD or whatever you call it when you need everything to be like on the spot. So yeah, purchase. We always, with the leftover money, buy the little miscellaneous or the little extras, like the one I just did. So when I have money left over, I told you, if I tend to die, I lose all the souls. I cannot. I'm too, let's say, greedy to leave everything. So what I tend to do with the leftover souls, I either buy fire bombs or arrows. That way, when you die, you don't lose wasting everything. But anyway, I can actually, no, I'll do next time. I was thinking to sell all the ammos, the armors, and all this irrelevant stuff that I don't need. But yeah, let's just keep it for a little bit longer. Yeah, we got kind of interrupted right before fighting the boss, where I was talking about my country and all this kind of shit. Basically, yeah, continuing the story. I've done my school, done college degree, and my college, I actually graduated 2 or 3 years ago, and my college, I'm fully graduated, fully qualified to work in the hospitality industry. So I had my degrees in international tourism and hospitality management, something. So basically it's management. Fully qualified in hospitality, and since there was no mommy and daddy to give me spare money on the weekend, I was kind of not forced, but I was required to work myself and have a job and get that money. The job that I got was petrol station, first one, and then afterwards I find out that waiter, being a waiter is way better because you get tips. So I've moved, and 8 years I've been working in this industry. Honestly, my opinion, if you're a student and you want spare money, I would highly recommend you being a waiter because it's really good money. Other than that, if you're thinking on going into management, higher kind of area, I wouldn't recommend you. It's disgusting job. Just for you to have a perspective or an understanding of what do I mean is there's politics, just like in any other industries. They have their favorites, they have all that shit, and even though they promise you to do something, they will totally do the opposite. They'll take advantage, let's say. I see I got carried away. I talk and I get carried away and I don't pay attention, and I'm the fucking champ. I'm trying to fight with everyone and I lost. Yeah, really strange politics in this environment. They say one thing and they do the opposite. They always ask you for extra hours and to work hard, to blah blah blah. They promise you certain things. They never deliver. And the most important thing that to me was annoying is again, if you work with waiters, teenagers who have a part-time job, but they mainly focusing on their career in college, they don't care. It's not that I have anything against them. I just spit facts. I spit facts how it is without any bullshit. They don't need this job. They're not dependent. They don't care. They take it easy. They don't stress themselves out, all this kind of stuff. So when you run the floor as a manager and you ask them to do something, they might think in their head that I was rude, or they might think that I'm really bossy or this kind of shit. But I don't know. You tell me what the manager is meant to do. Like, the company doesn't pay me well. I have lots of responsibilities, so in the end, if I tell them to do, they should be doing at least that, The wages are not good. No one listens to me. It's like, well, I have lots of responsibility. I mean, if I do something wrong and people, I don't know, sleep in work and there's no yellow sign, it's me who's getting fired, not the waiter. So, like, what's my point sitting there? But anyway, I digress. That's the main point. Wasn't the best experience, basically. And also, to add on top of all the people like Karens coming to work and complaining to get free food, taking advantage of this dumb system, it's just insane. It's just insane, man. I've met such a disgusting fucking people where me, again, without any parents, was required to work, was required to pay bills and rent, required to pay the loan back, and obviously have food and all this kind of shit. For someone to come and work and complain to the higher manager on purpose just because they want to get the free fucking food, that's just disgusting, man. I don't know what kind of fucking scumbag you have to be of the world to do this. So anyway, the point is that I got fed up at some stage. I got fed up of all this kind of stuff, and I quit. I quit like a fucking boss. I quit. One day I got to work, I got fed up, I didn't want it anymore. I was tired fucking arguing with people over something that it's not important to me or to them. And because look, if in their eyes I looked very bossy, they would have go and talk with other waiters, and what happened is they kind of ganged up on me, basically. They all went against me and I didn't get that promotion that I was meant to. You might say, oh man, maybe you're lazy, or maybe you didn't do something that you shouldn't. And believe me, man, I am not lazy. I'm the totally opposite of lazy. I actually care so much. I'm giving myself 100%. If you don't believe me, fuck, ask any of the managers that I worked previously. If you don't believe them, ask my girlfriend, my family. I've always gave my 100%. At the moment, I have a full-time job. I have a side thing that I'm hoping to do in the near future. Depends on how it goes. That will possibly bring me more income. I do Twitch, which is obviously, it does require time as well. It's not that easy as you guys think. I was thinking as well, like, it doesn't fucking cost anything to just sit in front of camera and play games and talk about things. It's not simple to stay in front of camera and talk for an hour and keep everyone entertained. Well, not everyone, because I don't have many people watching, but yeah, you get the point. I actually, for you to understand how easy it is, I have actually a piece of paper beside me with the bullet points of what I need to talk about. And sometimes when you got nothing to talk about, you realize and your brain gets stuck, and then you either start stuttering or start talking things that you shouldn't be talking. It's not that easy. So basically, I do the work side thing, that I'm planning to do in the near future, launch it. I also do my Twitch, and I also have a YouTube channel, which I'm not posting often videos, and again, it's due to the things that I'm doing as well. I have to prioritize other things, but I do plan. I am uploading once a month a video or two. It's 100%. So I'm doing a bit of everything. So for them to say that I was lazy and that's why I didn't get the stage I wanted, it's a lie. It's a pure lie. There's certain programs the company had called development opportunities, and they would send you to Manchester and get you flight paid, hotel paid, all these fancy trainings and all this kind of shit, and later for them to tell me that I wasn't, there's someone else that they give this position. And it's not that they gave the position, they didn't have budget, apparently, because the way it works, there's restaurants in Dublin. I don't want to say name in case they find me. I don't want to. I have some sort of respect, so I don't want to say names. But that restaurant have like lots of branches around Dublin. They have a good 20 or 30 restaurants in Dublin. So all these restaurants are divided in regions. So one region, for example, Dublin 1, which is a zip code or code area, has 5 restaurants that's considered a region, and every region has a budget and has a manager that's looking after this region, which is called regional manager. So regional managers are obviously looking at the way restaurants perform and the way things are run, and they kind of compare of how much the restaurant makes and how much they have budget for the restaurant. So basically, if the restaurant is really quiet, or the restaurants are really quiet, they get less budget. So what they've done is really smart, really sneaky, and that's why I hate them. It's just typical corporate stuff. So what they've done is the restaurant, the last restaurant I worked was really quiet, so they had the general manager who runs the restaurant, but they should have by law or by the hierarchy structure, they should have an assistant manager as well. So when the general manager is on holiday, the other one should be the second in charge and should be responsible of other things. That's how it should be. One is on holiday, second one is here. Easy. And then you have managers on duty to cover the rest of the days or the rest of the holidays. So usually you'll have 2 or 3 supervisors or manager on duty. So, well, these restaurants didn't have an assistant manager. They have one general manager that obviously was entitled by law to have 30 or a month and something paid holiday. So he will be missing a large chunk of the time. But also general manager look after other things. There's many things that they have to look. So the point I'm trying to make is, most of the time they're not in restaurant, and if they are in the restaurant, they'll be very, very busy. Again, I have no problems with that. That's their job, and I appreciate it and I respect it. The problem when it comes that since they didn't have a system manager, we would have to do the system manager job. So you had your stock ordering, your stock counting, complaints, interviews, all this kind of shit. And keep in mind, we weren't getting paid extra. We would get paid the same, but doing extra shit. And because they promised us, you get the experience, so you'll be on the first list to get the promotion if it comes to a stage that we have a free place or a free position. So obviously, okay, they promise, okay, I'll work hard, let's do it. I told you, I was never lazy. If they promise and they gave me a goal that I wanted to get to and achieve it, I was willing to do, and I was willing to do the extra job. But they didn't. And their excuse was that our restaurant didn't have enough budget. But they had enough budget to get bonuses for managers and shit like this, which is ridiculous. Corporate scumbag shit. Anyway, I moved through one of my friends and through my girlfriend. They've pushed me, they kind of pushed me to change my work career, like a career in general. And since then I worked for an office job, nice and easy, relaxed, no stress, no one shouting, no one getting angry, no one is ganging on you to complain to the manager or this kind of rubbish. And in my opinion, this is the best option I took so far. Again, I'm not saying anything against this industry. It is fun. I have lots of friends and I have the really good experience from it, but it's just, I think it's just the way the system works here. Because I heard Australia, this same industry is actually paid really way better. It's actually not the double, but let's say 1.5 on top of what we get in Ireland. So the manager on duty here in Ireland gets, I was getting 26,000 manager on duties and no tips, no fucking bullshit like this. Obviously you had the choice to get a shift as a waiter, but again, those tips were enough to, I don't know, to get a drink, because you would have to work during the week, because the weekend is for the full-time waiters, because it's the busiest period and they needed managers obviously. Where in Australia, the manager is paid around 40,000 Canadian, or not Canadian, I think Australian dollars. And if you convert that to euro, I'd say it's around 35,000 euro, which is significant amount of money. Not significant, but it makes a huge change. So if you have, I have currently 2,000 euro wages. If you jump to 3,000 euro, you have a bit for rent, you have a bit of food, and then you have a little bit of money left over to go out and enjoy your life as well, not being like a fucking slave, working every day for bare minimum, you know. So it's fair in some way. Hence why me and my girlfriend are actually planning to go in Australia, if it will be possible, of course. That have changed recently due to the fact that Australia is making this fucking stupid vaccine mandatory. I do not like something like that. I do not like when people are forcing me to do things. And that's not because I'm against vaccines. I don't believe it, because vaccines through the history of humankind, they've always been helpful and help us cure different diseases and all this kind of shit. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you shouldn't be forcing me to do, and that comes not only about the vaccine, it also comes when I speak about relationship or work or shit like this. If you don't, I don't like when you forcing me to do something that I want, period. And I don't like when they trying to force people to get this vaccine. Like I don't see the point. Okay, you see the issue that I have. Again, they made people take vaccine, but for some reason they're still meant to wear masks. I just don't understand. Maybe you should get 2-3 doses, but that's not the point. If this meant to be helping us, it should help, but it doesn't help. Some reason it's not that. Maybe I'm stupid, or maybe I'm silly to think like this, but don't force people. Anyway, Australia is forcing. Then you have that on my brain again. See, being a foreigner, you always struggle picking up words and trying to talk freely. What is the airline company Karas? They're basically trying to enforce the vaccine as well. So for all the customers on the plane, the only customers on the plane that they're allowed to travel with them is only the ones that like have the vaccine taken. Apparently the tickets, when they are printed out, they have like a little box where it says like vaccine taken or not, or shit like this. It's basically really scammy practices. I don't like it. And unfortunately, I cannot go to Australia. I heard lots of great things about Australia. I know people are really friendly. I know the country itself, it's fucking beautiful. I've not too long ago followed a page on Instagram called oops, someone is here. I've not too long ago have followed a page on Instagram called Australia, and I must say it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and if I could leave right now, I would have been there in a bit of a heart. I would have leave all my PlayStation, my computer, my clothes just to live there. It's just gorgeous. So maybe for time being we are not going to Australia, but who knows, maybe. Oh, that was a nice roll. Good timing. Yeah, who knows, maybe in the near future when there's more information regarding this vaccine, more side effects not known to humans, if this information is all available to people, maybe I will consider, but for time being now. Second option that we have is actually through the company I'm currently employed by, which is an American company, and I can get a transfer. I can get a transfer because their headquarters is in Texas, and the second one is in Dublin. And Texas is one of the few stable states in compared with the rest one. They don't have strict lockdowns and all this kind of fucking bullshit. And since I have already a work arranged, then I don't think it should be a problem. It's actually way easier. At the moment, I'm not too sure about the way they, again, politics is really complicated. I don't want to talk about it. It gives me a headache. Hearing them and just watching them, looking at their faces, I don't want to get involved in that. I heard there's shady practices as well in America. Not too long ago, there was a paper signed to give people, unemployed people, a stimulus check for $600, which is a fucking joke. Which is a joke. 600, I mean, to live in America, and just the rent, it's, I would say, for a single person is 600 euro. How you're meant to do a living? I must say, I'm not too sure if 600 a month or a week, but from the negative response to it, I would reckon it's a month. And if it's 600 a month, this is no bueno. I mean, come on. I can imagine the rent is more or less the same as Ireland and America. So if it's the same, man, I'm surprised people don't go out and protest even more. Like, I mean, for Black Lives Matter, there's so many people protesting, and they don't protest about this. You know, it's like, I would say for a kid, for a teenager who lives with parents, it's okay. But if you are in my case, like a little bit older, with fucking bills to pay, rent, food, loan, and all this kind of shit, it is tough. I don't know. So for the time being, it seems like America is not an option either. It's no bueno either. Third option we considering to move to is it's Canada. My girlfriend was working on an internship there. She was there for 6 months. She really enjoyed it. Canada is a beautiful, it's a really beautiful country, and lots of forests, big trees, and beautiful mountains. Big country as well. It's just nice. And we are not too sure regarding the. Just 2 seconds, please. Yes, so apologize about this. It's just I told you I wrote this morning Christmas greetings and messages and all this kind of shit, and I'm getting them answer back. So I need to answer to my family, otherwise they're not gonna like it because I'm ignoring them. Anyway, I forgot again what I was speaking of. Canada, yeah, she worked 6 months. She really enjoyed it. The only problem is since you're a student, the conversion, like how much she should have got as a full time, it's not really clear, because she went as part of college. College paid for rent, as far as I'm aware, and for the job, and the job paid for half of the wages. Even though she worked full time, she got only part-time payment, like half of the wages. And from what she got, it was $800 a month. So if I would say if it's half, then a job like her should be $1,600. So based from our calculation, the rent is the same and wages is the same as the opportunities. So to me personally, it will make no sense for us to go for the same thing. The only thing I see different between Ireland and Canada is probably the nature itself and the weather. And other than that, like if we make this big step, because again, if I move, I'll be even further than my parents, and she'll be away from her parents too. So if we're gonna move this, if we're gonna make this big decision that will affect us for the rest of our life and affect our parents, there might as well be for something better. That's why I was so keen to move to Australia, because I heard only good things of Australia. But unfortunately, yeah. So Canada, it could be. I don't know. If they don't fix the vaccine, then probably it's not gonna be Australia. But I hope they will do something about it. So that's the three options we're planning to go either summer, because but that's not 100%. Again, we are trying to do something as a side thing, and we're planning to start it in summer, go live summer, and we're not too sure. We're not sure how it's going to work out. If everything works out perfectly the way we plan and successfully, then probably we'll just stay here and get something small abroad or something like that. We are not too sure, because in the end, what I learned from life is when you plan, it's never, I don't know how to put this through words more better. When you plan, you can never plan ahead, because let's say God has its own plan for you. Hope that makes sense what I just said. So from my own experience, don't plan because things will go the way the God plan, or I don't know, whoever is, that's life, let's say. Whatever happens. We have no power over it. So if it's meant to be for us to move abroad, then we will move abroad. If not, then not. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, since guys, I have 1 hour already streaming. Allow me just to take a short break. I'll run to the bathroom very quick, and then I'll be back in a few seconds. Thank you, and I see you soon. Be right back. Hey guys, I am back. Sorry for delay. I went to the bathroom and I had to close the window. It's getting really chilly in Ireland. Not as cold as in other countries, but the difference is, for those who is not aware, I live in Ireland, and the island is really known for a few things: friendly people, the drink Guinness obviously, and the weather. The weather, it's not really the best. It's constantly raining, and the problem that I have in winter, reinforce and give the call. Sorry, now the guys in work are texting me. Not related to workout. It's just to reinforce if we have the stone large Titan shard. No, I think it's okay for now. He's back finally. Sweet. We need 8,000 to... Maybe we can sell some things, that way maybe we can raise more money. Could I? What's this? Oh shit, I need to buy the... Okay, now I remember what I need to do. So we also... I need to buy the key from the tower above the Firelink Shrink. Firelink Shrine? Shrink. I don't know why I keep calling it Shrink. So... I don't think it's gonna be enough. I'm just keeping this just for the sake of it, but I don't know why I'm keeping them. I should get rid of it. No. Just throw this away. Oh, I remember what I need. What I need is this bad boy.
Well met, Ashen One.
Yeah, see, the problem with the winter in Ireland is our winter it's really rainy, but then you get this cold wind, the snowy cold wind. So it makes it worse because you know the wind is cold, but then on top of that you get wet. It's just horrible weather. It's not your typical like winter weather where it snows and it's beautiful for Christmas and all this kind of shit. It's just miserable. And actually I have health problems related to this kind of issue. I've been diagnosed with kind of asthma, sinus kind of bullshit, and it's related towards through weather. So basically if a room has a mold, or it's really not dusty as well, but also like humid, it plays a big role. And I actually struggled for 5 years. I've tried to sue my doctor because of this fucking idiot couldn't heal me. Couldn't figure out what was the issue. So, but anyway, everything is working fine. Actually, the last week I went for a doctor's appointment to my new doctor, which is helping, which is way better. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, the weather here in Ireland is not good, so that's the reason we are looking for moving. It's not. Also, another reason is obviously the career options and the job options. I'm here almost 10 years, 12 years, and again I haven't got anywhere with this life and job. And again, it's not that I'm lazy or I haven't done something. I have tried everything basically. I tried from selling drugs to picking metal and selling metals at the metal shop or whatever you call it, to selling things on marketplace, to I don't know. I've tried everything. It's just It's just not working. So I think it comes to a stage that you just had enough, just like me with the work in the hospitality industry. Just come to the stage that you had enough, and then you feel like you're wasting your time. There's no point wasting it. It's like a toxic relationship, you know. You don't want to be with the person just for the sake of it. You need to find someone that you love and you want to stay with. Otherwise, it's just literally wasting your time. Shit. Oh, you fuck. Oh, you fuck. See, they don't like fire. They don't like fire. They hate fire. So yeah, keep the digression, and I should be talking about the game more than I should. But anyway, so this fucking monsters, they are really weak to fire, and what they do is, if they touch you or they attack you, they have these leeches on you that will cause you, over a longer period of time, they will cause you bleeding, and it slowly eats your health away. So always carry fire bombs in this particular area, or a torch if you can get it, like I did just before coming here. So anyway, yeah, hopefully everything works fine, and in the near future I'll be able to see you from other parts of the world. I'm really excited, and I'm looking really forward to it. Cannot wait. And hope you see my girlfriend has a mixed feelings about this, because she doesn't want to get away from her parents either, because she knows my struggles. She understands what I'm missing and what I need, because sometimes I do get obviously homesick and all this kind of shit, and she doesn't want to, because as far as I know, her mom left her country as well, and she's missing her parents, and the distance, obviously she can't travel often, and she, you know, so she's not really open-minded about moving abroad as much as I am. But hopefully that will change, because she has no choice. Because there's a thing that I really don't understand. Maybe I don't have the degree in economics or understand how economics works, but we pay tax, and supposedly you should be getting allowance for the money you paid all these years. I know that they go towards something, but as far as I understood, that if you get in Ireland anyway, if you get in this COVID payment, which is stimulus paycheck like in America, afterwards, when everything goes away and you will work, you'll get taxed even more. So I don't know why people pay fucking tax if we will need to pay double the tax afterwards. I mean, again, I'm not wise guy. I don't have economics degree, but it's kind of silly. What I understand is, we pay tax. It should be going towards something. Don't tell me it's for the road tax, because we pay a road tax separately. I don't know, we pay for, I don't know, they go towards something, obviously, I understand, but do not think if I paid fucking 12 years tax, I should be getting this stimulus check for no reason, no, like, because you took money from us. But anyway, again, we're getting involved in something that we shouldn't. But anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is, after this COVID payment, everything goes away and she gets imposed, she'll get taxed even more. So we are in Ireland, if you have 2,000 euro wages, you are taxed 300 to 350, depends. 300, 350, around that region. So if you, with this COVID payment, you're gonna get taxed even more. So I would reckon 400. I'll say in this region, 380 to 400 for the COVID payment for the next fucking 5 years. So imagine if you're on 2,000 wages, on 2,000 euro wages, you pay 500, 300, 400 tax, and then you pay the rent 500. You literally have 1,000 left over for the month, basically. So then let's say 200 to 300 for the bills and food for a month. Depends, if you eat loads like me, it's even more. I don't know, man. they fucking screwed us over so badly. I don't know how teenagers, young people like me is gonna get in life. You know, it's a game made for the rich people only. It's like houses in Ireland is like 600 to 800. If you wanna buy something shitty, it can be from 400 to 500,000. If you want an apartment, 200 to 300, you can find 100, but that's gonna be in the worst area with the most troublemakers, the most problem. With one bedroom apartment that is like fucking 40, 50 years old. Basically, what I'm trying to say is not really the best option. So how am I meant to save for the fucking house that cost? I'm going reasonable, obviously. I'm not shooting for the stars and going for the most fancy house for 800,000, because obviously that's a really brand new house, everything new, all fancy and new. I'm going for something reasonable, 200, 300. Still, how I'm meant to allow myself save money for the deposit or save my and pay for this. It's ridiculous, man. It's overinflated. Only, you know the way they say richer gets even richer from all this shit. And this is literally what it is. Anyway, I've done the haircut myself. I cut my own hair yesterday, and I fucked it up at the back very, very badly, so that's why I'm wearing my hat most of the time around the house. I didn't do the best job, man. My girlfriend was laughing at me yesterday when she saw my hair. Anyway, fuck. You gotta save money, no? It's so expensive. And besides, we are going in a lockdown. I think it's from in Ireland from 31st of December. We are going on lockdown, and apparently it could last up to 6 fucking months. Again, they roll out the vaccines, right? Why we need lockdown then? I know not everyone is getting the vaccine, but prioritize. Do the old people, do the fucking the one that are sick. So it shouldn't be any lockdown, no? It's stupid, man. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. And you know what they cared of? They pay rise. They got pay rise over the COVID because they work so fucking hard. Poor guys. Scumbags, man. Anyway, I keep saying not to get political, but I'm always fucking going political. How typical of me. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now, I have shitloads of money. I'm gonna go back home. Yeah, no. I wanna buy the key tower to the tower key, the key to the tower that's above the Firelink Shrine, and it costs 20,000 souls. I have 15 at the moment, and I'm planning to use the sage, the mage boss soul, and that's gonna give me 3,000 souls. So I'm still short of it. So let's just play a little bit more and try to kill more enemies. That way we're gonna have the exact amount, and we'll get some presents. Yeah, I always promise not to get political, but it's just I have this anger. Couple of years now. I got nowhere, even though college degree to supposedly one of the great countries, one of the few great countries in Ireland, but it's still nowhere to go. Nothing there. Some people might say, "I'll go to your fucking country," but hey, I pay tax and I'm entitled to my point of view and opinion as much as you are, so can't tell me anything. Yeah, let's see, man. I don't know. Teenagers are fucked, man. Like young people, they are fucked. Unless you live with your mommy and they have like a really nice job, like lawyers, doctors, all this shit, you are fine. Other than the rest, like people like me, screwed. Like, I mean, the first generation that come to Ireland. Now we are in this graveyard, and the annoying thing about this graveyard is that they kind of respawn every few seconds. So the amount of enemies here are constant. They will never stop coming out. And in my opinion, this is a really nice place to farm some extra souls, especially if you have the ring, the soul ring that gives you extra goodies, extra money, you know. So I'm gonna farm very quick, couple of thousands of souls, and we're gonna be able to go back and buy the key. See, these guys are vomiting as well, those little vermins or little worms that sucks your health slowly. So that's why you should have the torch here as well. Torch is really useful in this region. See, they're constant coming up back to life. They're not really slow, but they do. If they gang up on you, and I don't know, 3 against 1, they can cause serious damage. And the way this graveyard is designed, that there are some misleading ways, and then you can end up going into a cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac in Ireland is like a not a blockage, like a no way out road. So it's just one way in, and then at the end of the road you get you have a wall or something. We call them here in Ireland cul-de-sac. Yeah, so it's really interesting design of this map. You think you're going the right way, but then boom, it's a cul-de-sac. And you're getting screwed. And behind the view you have like 5 guys following you, and you're like, oh, I'm fucked. They don't give significant amount of souls. Just 20 souls. It's nothing crazy. Huh. Okay, man, we're just wasting time with this begging for souls here. I'm gonna travel back home and see how much I can. Maybe I can sell a few items that I don't think I'm gonna be using. So let's just travel back to the base. I'm starting work soon, guys. Just for you to be aware, it's 2 o'clock now. I am 1 hour and 30 minutes already so far in the stream. I'll probably gonna do another half an hour, and I need to take a break before work as well. I'm starting at 3, so within an hour. So just a little bit left, and then we can wrap it up. Okay, I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna use this. What else? Let's go. We put this back here. We need a large Titan shard so I can upgrade my claymore to +4. So if you guys know where can I find that thing, let me know, please. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna sell all the irrelevant shit that I'm not gonna have used for. So the whip, I don't like to whip people. The skite, I keep the skite, looks cool. Looks like a, yeah, I'm gonna sell this. The spear, the club looks cool. The club looks cool and have more damage than, does have more damage than my sword. 179. Oh, that's +1. That's +1, and that's +3. Whoa. Interesting. Butcher knife, it looks cool. The axe gone. I like this great sword. It looks really interesting. It's like has like an Arabic look to it. I'm gonna sell the twin blades. Another great sword. I don't like the way it looks. This is pretty basic as well. Sell it. That's a boss. As far as I remember, that's a boss sword. So I might keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the most unique weapons, let's say. Same as here, I don't need this because I have the greater one, this as well, and then obviously I keep this as for the future. In the future I'll be able to equip it, I just require more strength. Cool, what I'm gonna keep is basically this one in case I have to encounter any more mage, like magic bosses, so I'm gonna keep it. And the rest I'm obviously gonna throw away because I have equipped the best ones. Yeah, everything out, just the white one. I remember this one is by far the best ones. And pants, magic 6, 7, 7. This one is 7. So I think we should be. I'll sell this one too. Sweet. Now I think we should be if we sell everything, I think we should have enough money raised to buy the key tower, the tower key. The tower key. Heavy gem. Fuck, it's getting chilly. It's always like this. One day hot. Ireland is known for this, man. One day can fucking be sunny and nice outside. The next day it can be raining. Actually, it's so crazy. I can give you a perfect example. There was not so long ago we were planning, me and my girlfriend, to have a picnic and go out in a park. You wake up really sunny, nice. You buy the things, everything is cool, really excited, and then within an hour, it fucking rains. Simple as. So if you plan to do your barbecue with your family, you should do the opposite. If it rains, then you can do a barbecue because you know in an hour it's gonna be sunny instead. So that's my advice to the people who wants to move to Ireland. Yeah, nothing interesting from this lady. She has cool armor. I'm not too sure. Maybe if I kill her, maybe I get something. Cause there's nothing really I need to buy from her. Miracles. I don't need to do miracles. I don't do miracles. Retain human appearance while hollow. I'm not gonna waste my fucking ring slot for this. See you next time. Anyway, I'm gonna go rampage on a rampage later. Let's see if this friend got me. I like we have the same hats. I like it. So okay, use. Coffee is always nice in the morning. Cool, I can sell the rest. Let's see if he has something new for us. Just me, or he got more things now? Oh, look at this one, looks cool. Pontiff Knight Curved Sword. Looks sweet. Look at this one, Warpick. Looks nice. 77. How much might I have? 77.
Goodbye.
77. Oh, no doubt mine is better. 63. 79. There's nothing really crazy here, is it? Sweet. Yeah, probably in the near future I will go on a rampage, and I'm gonna go on a killing spree, and I'll kill all the NPCs that I don't need.
Yeah.
I just gave him something, but I don't know what it is. Some sort of a tome. It's weird when you do a mission for them, you don't get anything in return, like no. Actually no, it's fine. I was thinking to change everything and change to into being a pyromancer, but then I realized there's a reason behind all of the structure that I have. So I have my character with the fate plus 10, and that way I can carry around the talisman and have a healing aid scroll equipped. So that way when I run out of the Estus flask and there's no bonfires nearby, I can heal myself up. But if I go to change to a pyromancer, it's gonna be cool, but then I'm gonna need another slot for the scroll. So I guess for now it's fine. It's fine. And there's this guy here, or no, lady here. Let's see if she has something to say to me important. Heal. Heal. Yeah, nothing else. Give a divine tome. And see, again, I give her a tome, but she doesn't give me anything. Like, why we're helping her? But she has more scrolls now after we gave her this. Allows an additional spell. See, I can use this ring and I can equip it and have 2 spells instead. And that way I can be a pyromancer at the same time. But see, the problem is that my mana bar is not that large. So I doubt it'll make any difference, because I want to keep my mana for the healing. I think that would be most useful, because since I'm not the best player, I can have like a backup plan, like something to heal myself and something to rely on, basically.
Treat the firekeeper.
This guy is gonna say anything interesting? I still don't know what is his role around here. He looks pretty dangerous. There used to be a guy here, but it seems like he's gone too. Alright. Okay, so we use the soul, and I think I can just I'm just gonna sell the unnecessary things. So the bombs, this is not the bombs I'm usually tend to use. I use 2 different ones. Salt, gem, leap, keep. So weapons, this, yes, this I can farm it here, yes. In the end of the day, I can still play the second playthrough, like the plus 1 and G or whatever you call it, and I can claim the same weapons the second playthrough, basically. So it's not biggie. It's not a biggie. Sell. I'm not gonna keep this one because it's the most superior out of all of them. In case, cause see, I have extra load, so I can always equip this one. I'm equipping this purely because of the look of it. So I'm gonna keep this one just in case. The Lothric Knight looks nice armor, but I can always farm them in the Lothric Castle if I really need to. We're getting way more than I was anticipating, money-wise, soul-wise. Dude, I ate right before starting, but for some reason I'm still feeling hungry. I'll probably have takeaway. I'm not too sure if something is open now for takeaway, since, you know, it's Christmas. I told you earlier, I woke up early in the morning and I didn't even realize and pay attention. I went to the grocery shop to do some, you know, buy small things like toilet paper and shit like this, and it was closed. I think I just made a mistake. Can I buy it back? Can I buy it back? Shit. Shit. Fuck. I sold the ring that increases the poison resistance, build-up resistance, because our next destination or next area that I'm going to is the swamps, and if you stay too long in the swamps, they tend to poison you. Yeah, man, not really clever. Not clever. I'm buying this, and I'm buying loads of this. The reason why I am buying that little knife is a tip or advice that I've given you for free. It's basically, I'll show you. Let me set an example as we speak. Okay, everything wasted, all the money gone, the way I prefer. Let me just check if see, this is exactly why I equipped this bad boy. Gives me a flat roll basically, so I need to do that. So I'm gonna leave this. I have 200 bombs. Jam. Keep this. We're not gonna need any torch anytime soon because I'm not gonna go in that area yet. I'm gonna go towards the Lothric. What to the not Lothric, to the Abyss Watcher because he's not really that complicated. Because technically it's 2-on-2 in that boss fight. Is it there? Faran Kippa, thank you. Anyway. Yeah, I talked about myself. I talked where I'm from. I've talked about my entire life in a short video, or in a short few bullet points or paragraphs. I can maybe it's gonna be most appropriate for me to actually speak of what I play in general. Maybe who knows, if you like the games I play, I don't know. Check me out. So. You see the way in this swamp, if you stay for too long, you have this poison thing building up, and sometimes if you stay too long, you can get poison from it. So what I tend to do is, okay, you run there, but if you get deeper in the waters, you will require this little knife to do this trick, and that way you get out of the waters way faster. It makes no sense of what I just done, considering that I got poisoned, but believe me, when you will require to do something fast, that knife, it will help you. It will 100% help you. Just trust me. Just trust me. So as you can see, we got the poison from the swamp, and if you look at my health bar, it's slowly not degrading, it's taking away my health bar basically. But the cool thing, once you get poisoned, you're actually fine. Because you're already poisoned. Nothing worse can happen, can it? So you can just run very fast and get the items that you require. There are a few annoying enemies in this particular region that I usually struggle against, and they can be really annoying. Something here. There are lots of Titan shards, but I never can come by the... Can never come by the large Titan shard instead. There's one strong guy here that killed me a couple of times yesterday. Oh. And see, he's not started by my attack either. And that's why he's kinda difficult to play against. But if you don't be greedy like I am, I think you should be fine. Oh. Perfect. So see the way I have 4 Estus flasks left and I have barely any health. That's where the talisman comes really handy, because you don't need to use the flask. So just go your talisman and just heal yourself. That's just the way I like to play. It's really, oh fuck, I don't have any mana because I use this stupid fucking knife. That totally just contradicted the point I was trying to make. But anyway, you get the point. So we're gonna go this side a little bit later. What we're gonna go first now. The fucking phone is exploding with messages from people. But trust me, it only exploding because I've texted them. Because if you don't text anyone, they would never text you first. That's how fucking shit is, no? Anyway, I just give it 2 seconds for the poison thing go, the poison bar to, you know, go lower, go back to normal. I'm just watching some recommended channels. They are live now. One guy playing Rocket League and he has 1,500 fucking people watching. That's insane. Just share 5 viewers with me, please. Please share with me. This particular thing that I'm trying to replicate right now with this little knife, it's when you go in deep waters only. Other than that, it doesn't seem like it does the job, does it? Okay, so basically for you to open the main gate to go towards the Abyss Watcher there's fire towers, and you need to turn off the fire, or turn it off, like, I don't know how you call it, how can you say it? Turn off the fire? Put off the fire in 3 towers. And once you do that, the main gates to the Abyss Watcher should be open. Now these fucking goats, I always seem to struggle against them for some reason. And to be more specific, I struggle against the one without weapon, because they have like this raging stage where they go like berserk. And they can be really dangerous, and they do significant damage, basically what I'm trying to say. So so do the opposite what I just done, and give them space and fight them one at a time. Don't try to be badass like I did, because I almost died. Yeah, so that's a fire tower. You put off the fire. So I think it's either 2 or 3 fire towers. I can't really recall, but I need all of them to open the main gate. Yeah, see, 1? No, it's actually 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So whenever they all 3 light up, this door opens, basically. Long way to go. I love, I don't know if you guys are aware, or I don't know if you guys heard from my previous streams, but I'm actually have become a PC user not too long ago. Since again I had problems with mining and all this kind of shit, I didn't have the occasion or the opportunity to buy PCs because they're a little bit more expensive. I've always been a console person because, you know, if you buy a second-hand console, you can buy them for, oh my god, you can buy them for, you know, $200 or $100, depends if you get a really nice deal on how you call that place, marketplace. You can get something interesting, no? It's not a biggie. And I've decided to buy the PC only because I got into YouTube and all this kind of shit. So yeah, here I am. And so far I'm still learning how to use the controls and all. Whoa, what's that? Dark sword, I didn't realize that. Whoa, that's nice. Obviously my claymore is better, but... So remember I said the goats that are most dangerous? This is the one that is without any weapon. And I always struggle against them. I don't know why. I can never seem to learn their attack pattern. Oh, and if they fucking hug you. There you go. Fuck off, man. Okay, anyway, I think I had enough. I think I had enough of Dark Souls for today. I don't want to go angry before work, because, you know, this game can be unfair. Anyway, thank you very much for those who stuck around. I truly appreciate. I don't know, if you like the content, please give me a follow. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year, and probably you'll see me tomorrow, guys, because I don't know. Because my weekend, the work that I work is Tuesday to Saturday, so I'm off Sunday and Monday. I could be streaming tomorrow morning. It depends how busy it's going to be today. I might do tomorrow, but over the weekend I'm definitely going to stream for you guys. So anyway, thank you and see you next time. Boom.